And we're back. Welcome back to episode 3 now. We are counting down numbers 80 to 71 of the Johnny Radio Top 100 albums voted by you guys. So psyched. This has been so awesome so far. How many of you voted to begin with? And now the list just keeps getting better as we go. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. Going to share my screen with you right now. And here we go. So at number 80, we've got Marquee Moon by Television from 1977. If you've watched my channel long enough, you know that I love this record. One of my favorite albums of that year, in my top 2. So glad to see this made the list. This is one that doesn't always get a lot of love. I actually didn't come to it until later in life, just in the past 5 years, I believe. I heard it at a record store, actually, and was like, what is this? I got to figure it out. And got it shortly after that, because it's just a classic from start to finish. The title track, Torn Curtain, just such a great album closer. Venus, Friction, just the list goes on and on. Such a great record. So good one there. So now it's number 79, David Bowie yet again, this time with Station to Station from 1976. This is a really cool record, really kind of an odd one, even for Bowie's standards, introducing the Thin White Duke character. And just for the title track alone, a very long opening track, very different. It's got like several different just changes throughout the song, but I love the opening one where it's just it's got this really cool kind of groovy mid-tempo vibe to it with this harpsichord, and sounds like nothing else. And the rest of the record has some really fun stuff too, like TVC15 and just some really odd stuff, but gotta love it. I think it's definitely one of Bowie's best records. All right, so now number 78, The Invisible Band by Travis. I am like astonished that they got on the list, but I'm so glad, because Travis, I love this band. Another band that doesn't get a lot of love on these, top 100 or 500s lists, but such a great UK band out of Scotland. And to me, my favorite Travis album is The Man Who, but this is a very close second. I mean, you've got Sing, you've got Pipe Dreams, you've got Flowers in the Window, the Humpty Dumpty love song, just an absolute classic, and so glad this made the list. Very cool. Now at number 77, The Strokes, also from 2001 with Is This It? Their debut smash with songs like Someday and Last Night. Really cool record, and I think it still stands as the Strokes' best album. A lot of people were saying at the time they were going to like save rock and roll. I don't know that was the case, but definitely I can see why a lot of people love this album. And just for Last Night alone, I think that was one of the best songs of that year. So very cool. We got some stuff in the new millennium here. Okay, now number 76, Sign of the Times by Prince. They just, I think his estate recently did a re-release with more than just the double album. But yeah, great double album from 1987. For me, the standout track on this record is The Cross, which is more or less a Christian rock song. Kind of unusual to hear on a Prince album, but this record is kind of all over the map stylistically, and The Cross fits in really nicely at the end. A really cool buildup of that song, and a great message about love. So cool that this made it. Now we got number 75, Simon and Garfunkel with Bridge Over Troubled Water. What a great swan song album from this duo. Yeah, that was from 1970, right? Their last album. So many hits on this thing. The title track, Cecilia, I can't remember exactly what other songs were on here. I get confused on their discography a lot of the time, but I mean, gotta love. I mean, they had so many great songs. Even some of the B sides, like "The Only Living Boy in New York," I believe that was on this record. Of course, the Graduate soundtrack, songs like "Mrs. Robinson" and "Sounds of Silence." I know that's going a little further back in their discography, but Bridge Over Troubled Water, probably their strongest record. So I'm glad this made the list. Now at number 74, we've got the Talking Heads with Remain in Light from 1980. Really cool. Of course, you've got Once in a Lifetime, their smash hit, which probably is their best song of all time. And then you've got Born Under Punches, a great opener. Really, the whole record really strong from start to finish. And David Byrne and company, so glad to see them on the top 100, because Talking Heads is just one of those awesome bands from the 80s that sometimes is a little underrated, actually. But yeah, so cool. Okay, so now at number 73, yeah, we got Jimi Hendrix, Axis, Bold as Love, his follow-up to the great smash debut, Are You Experienced? And this picks up right where he left off with that one, with songs like Bold as Love, one of the greatest album closers of all time. Then you've got Little Wing, just a beautiful song. A lot of really cool, like slower pace songs on here. Castles Made of Sand being another one. Really cool throughout. There's really not a weak track on here. And so glad this made the list. There's more Hendrix to come as well. So now we got number 72. All right, we got Michael Jackson, MJ, with Off the Wall, my personal favorite record of his. I mean, you got the title track, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Working Day and Night. We're going to be talking a little bit about this record, actually, tomorrow on Top 5 Friday, because we're doing the top 5 songs of 1979, and this chock full of hits, man. So glad this made the list, definitely deserving. And now at number 71, Only by the Night by Kings of Leon. Kind of surprised that this made the list as well, but I am not upset about it. This was such a great one from 2008. Probably their best record thus far. Of course, they haven't done anything now in a few years. They're pretty much due for a new album, but Only by the Night was their big breakthrough into the radio pop realm with songs like Sex on Fire, and my mind's drawn a blank. Use Somebody, of course. And then you had, every other song on here: Closer, Crawl, Be Somebody, Cold Desert. I mean, this is just a monster of a rock album and really deserves to be on here, quite honestly. So I'm really happy with the list so far, guys. I mean, everybody who voted, obviously a lot of these albums, are really everything that made the top 100 had to be on multiple lists. And so it's really impressive so far what we've got, I think. And I hope you guys agree. So let me know what you guys think. So far, I'd love to see in the comments below. Are you happy with the way the list is going? Are you shocked with some of the things that have made it thus far? We're only 3 episodes into this thing. We're going to have 7 more to go to get to number 1 over the next 7 weeks. So stay tuned. We got a lot more coming. Obviously, Top 5 Friday, every Friday, album reviews, so much more. But guys, again, let me know what you think, because this was a group effort and a labor of love for the Johnny Radio Top 100. So thank you for watching. And as always, Viva La Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.